would like to talk about my car because it's one of the things that I am most proud of. It's the thing I've wanted for the longest time, and I absolutely love my car. So I'm going to start with the car. Okay, so I wanted to actually manifest my car in 2016 when I started to work for the first time, and I actually started to get like a good amount of income for myself. But the problem was I didn't have a credit record, so a company couldn't fund me, a car company couldn't fund me, and I am from a typical middle class family, so my parents weren't able to get cars on their names as well. So I began to feel really disappointed about my car, and what can I say, the possibility of having my car slowly started to drift away because of all these, only looking at my current circumstance of how things could be. And so I felt really bad about it. I kept thinking, wow, this would be so great if I had this car, the places I could go to, the adventures I could have, etc, etc. I've been thinking all these wonderful things, but I'd be feeling like crap. I don't have my car, I can't do these things. And I am so grateful for my friends and obviously my dad, who used to lend me his car to do what I want to do. But I just didn't feel good about the fact that I didn't have my own car, because I was earning, I would say, a fairly good amount of money, but I still couldn't get my own car. And so I started to become really disappointed in myself, and that's when I started to have an epiphany or a wake-up call, as you can say, because I am a very optimistic person. I'm a very positive person, and a lot of things in my life I have manifested, and I think because my car was something I've wanted so much, that I've put so much pressure on achieving this, that it actually hindered my progress into actually getting my car. So I said, you know what, I'm going to practice the law of attraction to manifest my car. And I knew it was going to work, because a lot of the things that have manifested in the past, I had no pressure on it. This is the steps that I've done to manifest my car. So I used to just feel good about my car. First of all, I was unsure between which car I wanted. So I used to throw things in the air, like a Hyundai or a Mini Cooper or a VW Beetle or a Mercedes. I was so unsure. And then the color, I either wanted a white or a red or a black, and I was so unsure about all these things. Then I said, okay, so if I am so unsure, how is the universe going to deliver? I have to be really specific. Okay, so one of the greatest things, or the teachings about the law of attraction, is if you are unsure about something, just close your eyes, ask whatever you want to ask. Maybe like, what kind of car would I be happy with? And the first answer that comes to your mind is usually a communication from the universe, and so go with it. So that's what I did. Now, I still wasn't sure on the model of the car, but I knew how I wanted to feel in the car. I wanted to feel really safe. I wanted to drive it conveniently, so I pictured the interior, like the power steering, the leather seats, the radio. I also wanted an automatic car, and I pictured those things. And then I said, okay, fine, I know the interior of the car, but I still don't know what color. So then I closed my eyes and I said, what color would I really like and make me happy? And then silver came to my mind, like silverish gray came to my mind. I said, okay, that's totally weird. I'm a pink girl, as you can tell, but okay, I'll go with that, you know, let me not doubt myself. So that's what I did. And so every night for like 2 minutes, I would just picture myself, as silly as this even sounds, I would just picture myself in the car, driving around, feeling safe, driving it at my convenience, feeling so comfortable in it. Practice listening to the radio, the wind in my hair, my friends, my family. I just started to feel good about my car. And so I just used to not put pressure on it. And just before I fall asleep, I would say, thank you, universe, or thank you, God, for my car, and I am so grateful. And this was a little strange in the beginning, because inside it was, oh, I'm a liar. But then soon, when I constantly started to meditate on the fact of being in my car and having my car, it felt just so wow. I think, I'm not even joking, at one point I actually started to cry because I thanked the universe for giving me something that I didn't have. And so that's what happened. So now when I started doing these steps, it was in 2017 at the end of November. So I was just done with my studies. I had a lot of free time on my hand, and I realized that I wanted my car. So then that's when I started to implement these steps. And I kid you not, in December, around the middle of December, I got a call from my auntie, and she was actually moving to Cape Town in January. So she told me that, you know, Selish, you know, my Mercedes, my A-Class Mercedes, I'm actually leaving it behind in Durban, and if you want, you can take over the installments, because it was a brand new car. I was just flabbergasted. I just started to smile, and I just knew it like, wow, this is miraculous. But I don't think it had anything to do with luck or anything to do with coincidence, because it's an A-Class Mercedes, it's automatic, and it's silverish gray. And why in the world would my auntie not want to take her car, her brand new car, to Cape Town? So I just feel like the universe worked its wonders and delivered to me what I wanted in the most easiest ways, because like I said, I had no credit record, my parents couldn't get a car in their name, and so I really believe like my auntie is an angel. And so I was just so excited. I came home, I discussed it with my dad, and he was like, yes, of course, you're never going to get a car in your name anyway for now. So I was just so excited, and that is actually my manifestation story of how I attracted my baby, my A-Class gray Mercedes. And I hope this inspires you to know that whatever you want to manifest or attract in your life, the biggest secret is to feel good about it, to feel as if you already have it. And please let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time in my new video. Bye! Mwah.